Okay, here I am again. Um, I was talking to Brandon about, he was telling me about a roofing job. So that brought to mind, I have a really good story. And so this goes out to Brandon. When I was working at the bar, this guy come in town and he was a biker and he was like, he lived on a mountain somewhere in Utah. And he was like, the owner of the roofing company. He was the owner's like number one guy or whatever, right? So he had come to Vegas to do a job, and first thing he did was find a neutral biker bar, which was mine. So this guy was huge, just like I liked my guys. He he was, tall, but he had these big old ham fists, big old barrel chest, and one of them big old what you call it? What's that cartoon character? Yosemite Sam? Well, he actually had one of them mustaches. His name was Pete, and he was a whore. Well, really, I'm serious. It's a heart attack. He would go out. He was always hitting on the women, and they just drooled over him. And he was always asking me out. I was like, no. He's like, well, I know you like me. I was like, yeah, I do like you, but you're a slut. And he didn't know what to he didn't know what to do when I said that. And he says, come on now. I said, no. I said, I'm not gonna go out with some guy that's gonna try to get in my pants and then the next night me going out trying to get into Susie Q's pants. So he says, come on, give me a chance. And he asked me for a long time to go out with him, and I wouldn't. But finally I did because he said he wouldn't be a slut if he was with me. Okay. So anyhow, we were together like a year, and then he finished his job, so he was going back to his house in Utah, and he wanted me to come back and live with him and marry him, and I wouldn't do it because I didn't look. I come from Appalachia, okay? I grew up on a mountain. I don't want to live in the mountain again. Or, and not be able to work because he lived so far up. I mean, I wouldn't even be able to get a job. So anyhow, we broke up. It broke my heart. We broke up, but it was nice. It was peaceful and everything. And then about, I don't know, some months later, he had another job in Vegas. So he hits our bar, of course, and he started to get with me again, trying. I was like, nope, nope, nope. And my boss, Jerry and Pam, said, look, Pete spends an awful lot of money in here. And he did. He spent so much money. But he was a big chipper, and he didn't gamble. But he spent all this money. He bought everybody drinks constantly. So anyhow, Pete kept trying to get with me again, trying to get with me again. I was like, nope, nope, nope. So anyhow, he goes to my boss behind my back and says, look, I gotta have my crew. My crew's coming down. I'm gonna put them up in the casino that I have to do, and I've got rooms for them and everything. And I want Chris to come spend 2 or 3 days in the casino with us. With him, of course. And Gary's like, sure, that's fine by me. Well, Pete come to me and says, come on, spend 2, 3 days in the hotel casino with me, and you can gamble and shop all day while I'm working, and then when I get off, we'll go out to eat and drink and do whatever. I was like, no, I can't afford to miss 2, 3 days of work. And he's like, I already made arrangements with Gary, and I'm going to pay you for the days you're missing. I was like, and I really did like this guy. I really did. So I'm like, okay. So he gets me and him. Well, he already had his own room, but the other guys had to sleep to a room. So he had got a room all by himself. So, I packed a bag and I went there and He gave me $3,000 to go gambling while he was at work all day. And, we had a blast, don't get me wrong. And then, I went back to my house and went back to work and everything. And I don't know if it was Gary or somebody else said, "Oh, you're a hooker." I was like, "Are you crazy? I'm not no hooker." And Gary, of course, Gary, he says, "Did you pack a bag and go to a hotel room?" I was like, "Well, yeah." He says, "Did Pete give you $3,000? I was like, "Yeah." He says, "Did Pete take you out shopping and eating?" And I said, "Yeah." He said, "Well, that sounds like a hooker to me." Oh, I was so mad. Let me tell you, if you ever work in a biker bar, you better, I don't know, man, be able to grit your teeth, take it, and dish it out. Okay, Brandon, I hope you liked your story. Good night.